Hello. What's up, everyone? How's everyone doing today? Testing. Let me look at the stream real quick. Okay, there we go. What's up, Sevi? How's your day been going? Hold on one sec, yo. Gotta do something real fast. Give me a second, yo. We're about to start here. I just gotta get us another drink. Okay, all set. Alright, let's go. So, welcome to Mario Kart Double Dash, and we're gonna be playing this game on the Wii. Well, technically it's on the GameCube, because for those who do not know, the Nintendo Wii could play a bunch of GameCube games. So I figured why not play Mario Kart Double Dash, and this was actually requested by someone by the name of Wilmore. I think that's his name, Will. If you're watching this right now, thank you for recommending this, because I do remember playing this game back in the day. And yeah, this was my childhood, so let's go. We're gonna play the Grand Prix. Let's go. What's up, Ricky? What's up? And you may be wondering, like, why am I playing an old school retro game? Well, it's simply because it's a day that I have keep up with for a schedule, which I call Nostalgia Madness, where I get to play a bunch of different retro games, whether they be from the GameCube, to the PS2, to the original Xbox, the Sega Genesis, the Atari, all the classics. You know what I'm saying? Sup, Godzilla fan? What's up? Let's see. I'll be Luigi. Let's have my teammate to be... Let's go with Yoshi. The gold coin was pretty cool. Let's go with that. What's up, Waikum? What's up? What's up, Godzilla? Yep, I always said your name. So we're good. Alright. So we're gonna be playing some Mario Kart Double Dash. Who remembers this game? If anyone remembers playing the GameCube when they were young or back in those days, you know? Because I remember playing this back in the day. This came out in like 2003 or 2004. I can't remember exactly. Let's go. And I missed the boost. Let's go. But yeah, this game was a big part of my childhood. Like, I liked playing Luigi's Mansion, Super Mario Sunshine, Super Smash Bros. Melee, of course. That was my favorite game on the GameCube. But Mario Kart Double Dash is definitely top 10 for sure. One of the top 10 games from the GameCube that I enjoyed back in the day. There was every like Mario Party game that they had, and there was just so many of the cool unique stuff that they had. So yeah. And another popular Mario Kart game that I remember playing back in the day, besides this one, had to be Mario Kart for the Nintendo 64. And I actually do have a Nintendo 64 on me right now. And I'm gonna find some games. And all of you I know be questioning, like, how am I getting all these games? Like, how do I find all these like classic retro games? And that is simply because I know a couple of places that sell retro games. So I could get like all the consoles in the palm of my hands, while some other games that I already have for like pre-existing retro consoles that I have. So if you have any like recommendations like for games that I never tried back in the day, or just something that I remember back in my childhood, definitely let me know. And I'll definitely try to put it down for me to check it out at least. And I'll definitely reconsider seeing what games you have in mind for me to check out. I know, and also I want to let you know why I'm streaming this late, and that is because I was at I guess you could say a family gathering of sorts. Let's just say that. So it kind of delayed me to stream a bit earlier on today. I was originally going to stream earlier on, but I was tired out for that moment, so I needed a break at least before I begin. And actually, to be honest, I wasn't sure which game I was going to play for Nostalgia Madness, but then I had remembered that someone had requested Mario Kart Double Dash, so I figured why not do that game, just because they asked for it, you know. Not saying I wouldn't do any requests by any means, it's just there were just so many other games I had in mind, but I completely blanked out and forgot about that, what games I wanted to do. But Mario Kart Double Dash is one of those games that was unique. Alright, next round. But yeah, this game was just so many memories back then. So it's pretty cool that they would go like that. Oh yeah, I'll be sure to look in the chat real quick in a second. But let me see if we get this. I should be able to win this. I remember this one. I hated this one. Those freaking enemies that are on the course. Maybe an annoyance. Alright. I just threw an egg at my opponent. And I just hit him. Poison. But yeah, what were some GameCube games that any of you like played back in the day? Like I know there's some popular ones that I may have recognized. Some of them I just said already. Because I know there's some others that I probably have never played before, but I somewhat remember it, maybe back in the day. Probably like Sonic Adventure 2. I actually played it before, but the thing was is that it was a Blockbuster rental. Who remembers Blockbuster? Like Blockbuster had like all the video games back then. You like rent. It's like your own video game library. You just rent and try it out. But these days they don't have them. Because, you know, Netflix and many other things took over, you know? Yeah, too bad I missed that store. Yeah, I can understand why it kind of went out of business because, you know, technology's kind of like evolving here and there, you know? Because back then we never had the ability to like stream on YouTube, or I don't think YouTube even existed at that time. It was like 2006 when it started, right? Or 2005. Somewhere around that time, I believe. But yeah, those were some stuff too. But yeah, let me see. Let's see. Oh yeah, I never this, but I've never playing Voices 2. Okay, I read that. Godzilla supported your channel. Okay, so I want to go over that. So for those who are confused, it's like, what does that mean? Well, let's say if you do have like let's say if you have an upcoming channel or something like that, you are willing to check out some other channels. You're not required to by any means, but you're allowed to check out other people's channels and stuff. Like if they're willing to like grow on you or anything like that, I'll allow it. And not saying I support the whole like sub for sub nonsense or anything like that. If there was anything, let's say if you were trying to grow a channel on here, I suggest you let's just say it's best to, I would say it's best to like just check them out for a good bit, maybe write a comment or two if you want to, just like what videos you like to see, or what videos you like about them, something like that. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. But I agree that whole sub for sub thing, the way they're doing it, I mean it does sound like the same similar concept as I'm stating it right now, but the way I've been seeing it, it's just nonsense. It really is. Like I see people just like say, hey, check out my channel, or just pay attention to me. I want you to check out my stuff. Like, huh? You don't do that. That just ain't it. I'd rather have like, if it was about to like, if it was even supposed to promote my channel, don't over promote as all it's saying. Just say like, I just want to check out your channel or something like that, or I don't know, something along those lines. Don't say like, come here and check me out. No. You know what I'm saying? It's like the way you say it is how you make yourself look bad, you know? Like it just ain't it. But okay, back to us doing it. But yeah, that's what I think Oikum was trying to do, is like, say is like, he wanted to check out your channel, Godzilla. Something like that. I think that's how it should be done, is like, don't say anything like that. Don't say like sub for sub or anything like that. It's pure garbage. I love to sub to people who I think could be really cool and really unique to see. You know what I mean? Or just have it where to an extent where people could just at least check out the channel and leave a cool comment. Like, don't say, hey, I love this video. Just, I mean, there's no rule or regulation to it, but it's just, you know what I mean? It's just how it's set up is how people like want to make it seem like you enjoy the channel and stuff. It's just one of those out there things that I've noticed when it comes to that. Now, when it comes to like, let's say if I'm checking out a channel that I want to see, like outside of the streams and all this kind of stuff, I think it'd be pretty cool just to, you know, be there, you know, just enjoy the stream and interact with people, you know? I think that's the main goal, is just like, have fun and enjoy who the community is, like, who we are and stuff, you know? Just like, be able to interact and be social, you know? I think that's how I see it when it comes to like, being able to come to your stream or something like that, because that tells you how much they know about you, you know, like how much they know your channel. And just, you don't have to like know my channel in terms of like, hey, like I saw like stuff and all that, but I mean just be able to like interact, you know, like don't like what I do is this. Here's what I would suggest. If you're wanting to check out that channel, what I would suggest is like, let's say if you do want to check them out, try and subscribe to them. But what I would do is like, for me, I make like a schedule where it's like I list these channels, and I just make sure which to check out and make sure which days to come up and come on. That way I know when they can check, so that way I can check them out, you know? So that way I don't like forget or anything, but even if I like missed it or something like that, I can always rewatch the stream. It's like, let's just say if I missed the stream, I can always watch it back because it's on the channel, you know? Like, you can still leave comments and all that stuff, but don't leave like a basic comment, you know what I mean? Just be real, you know? Like, just don't make it seem generic. You know what I mean? And I'm not telling you to force yourself to do it, but I just feel like that's how I would see it when it comes to doing that. But yeah, that's how I see it when it comes to like this whole sub for sub like method or anything like that. Like, I mean, cool to check out your channel and all, but just don't make it seem like you just be real, not be fake and all this stuff, you know? That's just how I see it. Alright, I think we're about to win this one. And I think I just realized something. I think I'm on like 50cc, so that's like the fastest speed. So all I'm gonna do is like, I'm gonna increase the speeding of it. That way it just kinda gets more aggressive and interesting. Rather than just be fast, easy wins and stuff. I just rather do it that way. More of like a challenge, perhaps. Okay, let me see. I remember getting on the early 2000s game, Van Helsing, with Hugh Jackman voicing. Oh yeah, I think I've heard of that game. I just don't remember, like, I think I've seen it somewhere back in the day. I just don't remember much of it. That is how I see it. Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, like with the whole thing, I just feel like, you know, just be vocal. Don't be like, hey, great stuff. I mean, yeah, thank you for saying that though. I do appreciate that, at the least. But just don't make it seem like you're just there just to gain clout. You know what I mean? I'd rather just make it seem, or make it better yet, just be, I think the main goal is like, be consistent when it comes to making your videos or streams or anything like that. I think that's how I would see it when it comes to that. It's just like, if you're consistent enough, a good following may follow you back. You know? That is how I would see it. Like, grow out at a certain level. But, I mean, yeah, keeping at a certain pace is not easy. But, it is, I think what comes down to it is how it factors with your schedule and how you're able to maintain your channel. Like for me, because as you may know, like I haven't really streamed that much back then before I started this whole like new stream schedule, and that was only because I had like life stuff going on. You know how that goes. It's like college, work, or something that may like interfere with your YouTube career and stuff. Like it's just, I'd rather like balance it out, you know, like just don't. What I would say is like, I mean, yeah, it depends who though, but for me, I say balance is the big one. Because I think that's what I'm gonna try and attempt to do is like balance out the days where I can like come up and come out just to play and enjoy the streams and enjoy what I love to do. No matter even how small or how big the chat is, you know? I think that's the big thing is like, even if they like, let's say they had to like go somewhere or again somewhere to be, then yeah, it's cool. Like if they just want to see how I am, then yeah, it's cool you can say that. Down cool. Because I know people have a lot of things to do. Like, because I know everyone has a different time zone. Like for me, I'm on the West Coast, while some of us could be like in the Central Coast, East Coast. All the gist, you know. Sup, who was it? Jackson, I believe. Yeah, Jackson, what's up? How's your day been going? Yeah, I just do it for fun. Exactly. Exactly what I just do it for fun. It's just like, I know there's people out there who love to do it just for like monetization, or like gain cash and all that good stuff. Like, to be honest, I mean, yeah, it's cool we can cash and all that, but don't make that as your only goal. Like, because I feel like when you just say that, when you say like you're into just monetization and not care about the community, that's gonna make you look bad. And I'll tell you, it's not a good thing. It just isn't. Like, it's not the best move, you know, like, it's always important to have a good fan base. But, more importantly, like, have someone like someone that at least gets you, you know? Like, I know people have a different way to perceive things or see it from a whole new perspective. I'd rather just have it that way than just not see it. I mean, yeah, we're all different by any means. I get that. But if it's someone that gets you and at least likes you, you know, in a way that you want to come back to the channel and stuff, I think that's the best thing to do is just like have those kind of people. Like, I mean, you can't tell obviously, but if you see your regulars come back and stuff, and see how loyal they are, depending on like the situations to go through and stuff, then yeah, I think that's the big thing there. It's like to have a following that at least gets you. Like, I know there's people out there who I'll speak about something else in the moment, but let's see. I'm at 3rd place. Alright, so Petey Piranha and King Boo, I believe. Take this egg. Alright. Bowser Jr. Bowser. Oh yeah, speaking of, from earlier, with when I said, Super Mario Sunshine, I do have it, but the problem is, it's all scratched up. So I'm thinking is like, I'll try to get another copy of it, and see if that works. Because I think there's some games out there, like, I mean, some could be used, but some of them haven't been touched or like scratched up, you know? Like, I want a game that doesn't seem like, I mean, yeah, it's likely it's gonna be used by any means, because it's a game that's from like years ago. But it's something that I feel like when it comes to finding a game that at least has like lasted for a good bit, means it's worth something, you know? Like, I mean, selling a scratched up game may be worth something, but not maybe worth as much as it's being untouched or unscratched. Like, I mean, obviously sealed would be a very big defiance. Like, I know that game's gonna be worth like if it's a big game like Super Smash Bros. Melee or Super Mario Sunshine, you know how much that's gonna be. It's gonna be like $100 or more. You know? What did I miss? You didn't miss anything, actually. I actually had someone from India pop in my stream once, and they supported me. I didn't ask them; it wasn't a requirement. Yeah, yeah. I think that's one thing to do is like try to like you didn't have to ask them why they. You don't have to ask them like why they like your channel. Just like be around that circle that you're just becoming new to the channel. Just try to. I think I said that all the time. You face that. So what I'm saying is like you don't have to like ask them or like there's no requirement to like why you check the stream or anything like that, because it's like I mean yeah I can understand that you may want to know like why they checked you out or anything like that, but I feel like sometimes maybe some things maybe be best to be left like unanswered maybe, but I mean it's cool to at least say it without even asking them too. It's like because you know that that's the real deal. But overall, it's just like overall, just have fun. Like do what you want. Any of you on a channel that's like coming up or just trying to start out, just best advice is to be consistent. But it's like I said earlier, you gotta have a balanced out like schedule, because I know school, college, and other things can be complicating your ways of doing YouTube. But overall, just do your thing. Like don't worry about the views, the numbers, the analytics. I think that's what they call them. Like it's the numbers that. I mean, yeah, it's cool to have numbers and all, but you shouldn't really focus too much on it, because it's like it blinks you out just realizing that you have a following no matter what, it is small or big. That's just how I see it. I am doing great, King, Jess. How are you doing today? Alright, I'm in 5th place right now, so I gotta figure out how to catch up from this point. What was I gonna say? I'm trying to think what I was about to say. There was something I had, it was like pointing down on me for a second. Okay. Oh, I just took his item. Come on. Take this. Okay, so as I was saying, I think having like a small or large community will always be the best benefit. But at least there's like someone there to just at least interact with. Like don't feel like you're alone or anything like that. Yeah, you'll start out small and do maybe not much of a huge like following that's there in the chat and stuff. But remaining consistent is the key. Even if it takes like 2 to 3 years even, you'll still come up great and all that. Sup Yoshi, what's up? What was I about to say? The games. Oh yeah, so games that I'm doing for the stream schedule, I would highly suggest you check out this new Fagan that I made, where I kind of announced where I'm going to be streaming or when I'm going to be streaming. So I'll give you the rundown. Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays is when I'm going to be streaming on YouTube. And I don't know what time I'm going to be getting on those days, because I think the best time is always say for the Pacific time for me, and that is I think it's like 3 o'clock to probably 7 is when I'll probably get on. In terms of those times when I get on for any of those things. So for Tuesdays it's gonna be like any game that I play, or like a game that I just like left on. For example, like Until Dawn, maybe a story mode type game, or something like that. or even a game that just like came out, you know, like a new game that just dropped today or the next day or something. I'll definitely be glad to try out any type of game I can, but you know, a budget. You know how that goes, like, you gotta save up and get stuff paid and stuff. So I might not be able to get everything as like back to forth. But I will say that I'll be able to save up and get some other new titles that's like coming up this coming month too. But I think that's how it's gonna go down and stuff when it comes to that. Now for Thursdays, I do believe that yeah, what was I saying? For Thursdays, it's gonna be fighting games, which I call Fighting Thursdays, where I get to play like several different fighting games, whether they're like retro or new, like Mortal Kombat and Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. There's like the new games out there for example. And then you have the classic retro games, like Death Jam Fighting Buick, maybe a classic Mortal Kombat from like an older console, Soul Calibur, Killer Instinct. Like there's a bunch of fighting games that I like it. The reason why I made it all like fighting games is because I just like fighting games in general. Like that's my favorite type of go-to game in terms of like video games overall. Is because it's the fact that I like playing those type of games. And how it all started was me playing Super Smash Bros. For the Nintendo 64. And since then, fighting games have been my bread and butter per se. So that's how I would see it. But yeah, I do have a lot of fighting games in my closet and stuff. Sorry I'm late. Oh, you're not late, really, Will. You made it in time. So, you actually made it. Alright. So, it looks like we won in. Oh yeah, and as you can see, Will, I'm doing your request. What's up, running back? What's up? What's up? Kakarot. Yeah, Dragon Ball Z references. Yeah, who here is a big fan of Dragon Ball Z, by the way? Because I know there has to be some people out there who watch Dragon Ball Super. Like, I am thinking of watching Dragon Ball Super. Like, I've seen some clips here and there about it, but the thing is, I hadn't watched like as in like in order or like several episodes. And I'm getting back into anime as well, so it's like I gotta figure out what other shows I haven't seen yet or even never watched whatsoever. Actually, you know what? Let's change up the characters for this one. Let's go with Waluigi. And let's go with Bowser Jr. Yeah, I do love Dragon Ball Z though. Like, I've always loved the anime itself. Like, I mean, it's definitely probably the most known anime of animes. Like, my favorite character from Dragon Ball Z is Vegeta. I mean, granted, I know people would be saying like, there's at least a small audience out there that says like, well, Vegeta's not that strong. Like, I know that sounds crazy as it is, as I'm saying that. Because, yeah, he is strong. But the thing is, people say, like, he doesn't win as much as he used to. Because it's usually Goku. Someone else that's other than Vegeta. But Vegeta does win here and there, though. It's just, like, I think back when he was, like, maybe a super... Like, he was just all alone with Nappa and everyone else. Maybe he was strong at that time. That was before Goku, I should say Kakarot, was basically just taking down Vegeta at that point. But Vegeta's like probably one of the coolest characters out there, in my opinion. Even if he's like an anti-hero, that's always gonna be cool though. So like, I think for me, it's just like, I do like heroes and stuff, in some films, but there's sometimes I like the anti-heroes, where they like to choose which side they want to be a part of. You know what I mean? Hey, Phantasm, do you like Dragon Ball Super? I haven't really gotten a chance to watch it yet as much as I have. Like, I have seen like a good bit of it, where it had led to like Goku Black getting involved and all that. I think that was the only like season I watched for it. I didn't watch like because I did see some clips of him about like a tournament of sorts with like what was his name, Bugama or Jin, I remember his name is. What the heck is his name? Begins with a J. I can't remember his name. What was his name? He had like a big, he was bulky. Came in like a big giant red tight suit. I can't remember his name. What was it? Hold on. Dragon Ball Super characters. Cause I actually played a little bit of Dragon Ball Z Fighters for the PS4. I did play him a couple times, but I just forgot his name. It was on the top of my head too. It was like, what was it? Jiren. That's it. That's the name. Jiren. Thank you. That's who it was. Yeah, I haven't got to that season yet though. Like, I've seen a few clips here and there, like, I think it was like Frieza was being a part of it. I could be wrong on that, by the way. So, I haven't watched it yet. Like, the enemies I've watched so far is Dragon Ball Z, Naruto, or Naruto, Shippuden. Like, I watched the entire series with Naruto Shippuden recently, and I gotta say, why did I miss out on that show? Like, I should have not missed that, to be honest. Like, I think the big thing for me was that back then, I had this mindset where, like, I would not be able to, like, watch it and easily understand it as much as I would get it. To where it was like, I don't get, like, like, how did he get this power level? Like, what is the power ability? Something like that, you know? Like, how it's different from, like, Dragon Ball Z. Because I know Dragon Ball Z has a somewhat basic way out. It's like, to get all of 7 Dragon Balls, you wish for Shenron and to save people. But that's not, I know that's not the main point of the show, obviously. But it's like, pretty much the majority of Goku is like, just protecting the planet against any evildoers. Like Frieza, Vegeta at the time, Perfect Cell, and Majin Buu. But with Naruto is like, it's very different from Dragon Ball Z. It's like, I hear some people compare it to that for some reason, but now I see why it's so different. I have seen Dragon Ball Z Kai. I have seen that. It's basically like a remaster or like a redo of Dragon Ball Z's like sagas. I think that's the one. I'm not sure because I feel like I've seen it. I recognize the name. But yeah, there's a lot of cool characters in that series of Dragon Ball Z. But as for Naruto, please watch it. I'm just suggesting that right now. Just if you have not got the chance to watch Naruto, which I feel like no one should have at this point. Not everyone's gonna watch the same anime and stuff, which I understand that for sure. But if you need to look for like animes you haven't seen or watched, I highly suggest you watch Naruto if you have not seen it. Because it's definitely one of those low-key OG shows. Wait. There's a new voice actor for Frieza. That's interesting. I might have to check that out. Because I know there was a whole movie for Frieza. What was like the Golden Frieza? I did see like clips of it. Alright, hold on. Give me a second, y'all. I think my food's here. So, I'll be right back. And it looks like my phone is about to die anyway, so give me a second. BIB. Alright, I'm back, y'all. I'm back. Back and back. Alright, me back. I got some Little Caesars pizza. Like, I know it's not like the top tier pizzas, but it's one of those like easy to go to pizza shops and stuff. Like I got a like a meat lovers pizza. Probably the best kind, I would say. Along with supreme pizza. I like everything on mine. What is your favorite pizza joint? Like I know there's Pizza Hut, there's Papa John's, Domino's Pizza, all those joints. Alright, let's go. Yeah, like the best thing for like Little Caesars is the fact that it's cheap. It's like $5 at best, maybe even $10, depending on what you get. Like if you have a huge family, then yeah, it may cost a lot. But it's not that much compared to like other pizza joints, like Pizza Hut and Domino's Pizza, Papa John's. There's some other pizza joints that have you, from where I'm at, like some local joints that you have. And there's this one pizza joint that sells like a giant, like a 32-inch pizza. Like, get that, 32 inches. Whether it's like a square or even circle, or round. I should say round. But yeah, any pizza's good. I can, you know, I'm getting pizza. Like, I know those people who are not big on like certain toppings, like olives or onions or green peppers. Like, I like all that stuff. But I know there's a great following of people that don't really like that much of it. Like, I know there's people that like cheese pizza, pepperoni, the basic, which is really good. But for me, I just like to go all out personally. I put everything on mine. Now, soybeans are no. I tried it once. Yeah, it's alright, but it's just not really it. It's too salty. Too salty. But yeah, there's just so many pizza joints out there that I can't really like pick a favorite. I mean, I think for me personally, I would say Papa John's, only because they had the garlic sauce. You know how Papa John's has like their signature garlic sauce in those cups that you get? I like getting those. Those are really good. Domino's is okay though. I don't know, it's just like, I don't know, I'm not feeling too much about the crust flavor and all that. Maybe that's it for me. But, oh yeah, you know what? Speaking of Pizza Hut, or pizza in general, Pizza Hut had this new item that he had released, where it's like a Cheez-It pizza. Yeah, like, literally, there's such thing as that. Like, it's a pizza that is shaped like a Cheez-It cracker. Yes. Like, the inside is pizza, while the outer crust and everything is made to look like a Cheez-It cracker. Like, and the flavor and everything is there too. So, probably next time when I go there, I'll try and see if I can get it. See what it's like, I guess. Let me see what you have to say in the chat. I'm hungry now. I like pizza. I prefer buffalo. Yeah, buffalo chicken. That's good stuff. What I like is hot stuff. Yeah, me too. Sometimes I like the spiciness up too. It's like, I love to make it like all spicy and stuff. There's even times I like to put, I don't know if this may sound off to some people, but I do like to put Tabasco sauce on my pizza. Yes. Tabasco sauce, or is it hot red pepper flakes? And there's actually this, I did buy this red pepper olive oil, and it's really good. I know people are not big into spicy stuff like that, but sometimes I like to kick it up a notch just to add some extra flavor to it. Like, not saying the flavor doesn't need flavor, but I just love to add more flavor to make it more flavor. If you get what I'm saying. You know? That is how I see it when it comes to that. Dang, I just got the phone up. But yeah, any pizza that is like at my doorstep or around my corner, I'm going for it. Or maybe even something that's downtown. Because I've been to a couple of local pizza joints, like, besides the 2-inch pizza that I mentioned earlier, there's actually a place that sells, like, a brick oven pizza. And it's, like, fresh. Like, you have all fresh ingredients, homemade dough, the cheese, and everything, you know? Making it homemade is just, like, the best thing. Like, I know some places like to use frozen dough to make it, like, seem like it's their dough or something. But having it all fresh out and laid out like that, and it tastes great, is a 10 out of 10 for me. You know? That's just how I would feel. Oh no. Come on. Good focus on this guy. Get over here. Oh yeah, take this Bowser shell. Take it. See, you know what? They should make like a remaster of this game though, to be honest. Like, I mean, I like the new Mario Kart games that we have, but they should make like a Double Dash Part 2, or a sequel to this. Like a Double Dash version 2. I think that would be really cool. Like, what's cool is this, you can switch back and forth, and you can have like 2 different items. That's what I like about it. You have double the trouble. You know? That's what I like about it. Yeah, my pizza's a little too hot though, so that's why I'm not like eating it at the moment just yet. I'm just letting it cool down for a bit. So, and I hit that big box. Oh, I hate this freaking bridge. I hate this one. Come on, come on. Oh my god, really? Wow. Alright. Let's see what we have to see. Especially for Domino's, I love putting jalapenos and hot sauce on it. Yep, that's me. That's exactly me. I put everything on mine like that. Hold on, let me eat my pizza real quick. Give me a second, y'all. Don't want you to hear my ASMR. Or hear my munching. You know what I'm saying? Alright, back. Sup, Ron Mo? What's up? How's your day been going? Alright, we're gonna try something different here. We're gonna try the mirror, laps. And mirror is basically like the map, but it's all reverse. So like, meaning that the whole track is backwards. Good you? I haven't played this game in years. Yeah, this game is a classic. It's like a household game that I love playing. This one is one of those that caught my interest back in the day. Actually, chat, who do you think I should be? Pick 2 characters. And I'll make a decision from there. First to say it, I'll choose that. You let me know. I'm gonna eat this pizza while I'm waiting for that choice. Koopa Troopa. The green one. Budo? Oh yeah, Budo's cool. So Koopa Troopa and Budo? Is what you're saying? I'm guessing that's a yes. Let's go. Alright, let's see. What card do we have here? Let's go with the Yoshi card for that one. Oh wait, there was a Koopa Troopa in this. Didn't know that. Yeah, evil one. Okay. Cool. Ooh, let's do this. The old cup tour. Let's do that. I'm interested in that one. I forgot they had that in this game. I got the hiccups. Hate having hiccups. Like when you're eating and stuff. Hold on, give me a second. When you have the hiccups, do you hate when you when you try to swallow your food and stuff, and your hiccups just come up all of a sudden? It feels like if you like choking your own food and stuff. Like, I hate when that happens. Like, it feels like it's like I shoved the whole pizza in my throat. Like, literally. That's what it feels like when I get hiccups. When I have like, when I'm just like swallowing my food and stuff. It's just like, nah, I just hate it. The heck? I just crashed in that. You know what it is? Just because I drink, maybe it's my Pepsi. I drink some Pepsi. Like, I know people are big fans of like Coca-Cola and there's Pepsi too. Like for me personally, I like Coca-Cola, but I'll have to say Pepsi takes the win. Because I feel like Pepsi is much sweeter than Coca-Cola. That's just how I see it. When it comes to that. I like Cherry Coke and Cherry Pepsi as well. Like, that's always good too. A Pepsi Man. I forgot there was a game for it. Yeah, when it comes to like Pepsi, I just like going for the cherry Pepsi. Like the cherry kind, to me is the best kind. It's like an alternative to like Dr. Pepper, but extra sweeter. Not saying Dr. Pepper is not sweet by any means, it is sweet, but I just feel like it's much sweeter when it's like a Pepsi cherry. Or like, what do you call it, like a Dr. Pibb or extra, something like that, Dr. Pibb extra. That's like the alternative to it. But Cherry Coke is like my favorite, one of my favorite choices. But my favorite kind of soda, besides ginger ale, is probably like lemon lime soda. So like Sprite, 7-Up, Shasta, Sierra Mist, you know, all those joints. I just like the flavor of it. It's just that good. But I know people are gonna say like, I think they say Sprite is better than 7-Up, which I do tend to agree though actually, because I think it just has a different. I mean, although they taste the same, but it's just maybe one of the other is sweeter and one's not. I mean, that's what it comes down to, like a soda that seems similar to the other brand of soda. When it comes down to that. Oh, this map I hate. Sometimes I hate getting like stomped on this map. That's just like the one thing I could stand for this map, is when I get stopped by that dinosaur. I just get killed just like that. Alright. Let's see here. Where'd I go from here? Welcome back, Godzilla, right? Yeah, Godzilla. What's up? Oh, you know what? Speaking of Godzilla, I do happen to have a game that involves Godzilla. And that is a fighting game, actually. I might consider doing that for Fighting Thursdays, actually. It is a game called Godzilla Destroy All Monsters. I think that's what it's called. Yeah, Godzilla Destroy All Monsters. Like, I'll admit, I never watched Godzilla movies like that. I don't think I have. Or even watched one whatsoever. I don't think I have. But I do recognize some of the monsters. Like, King Ghidorah. I think that's his name. It's like a 3-headed dragon. Something like that. I can't remember. But yeah, it's something like that. Okay, I'm back. I just thought I heard something at my door. Okay, back to us too. as I was saying with the Godzilla game, I do have that, so I might do that for fighting fiddlesticks, which is where I get to play fighting games and all that, for those who do not know. So yeah, it's one of those like very off type games, because I know people don't know what the game is, for sure. Because it's very old. It's like 2003. It's when this game came out, for the Godzilla game. But I wasn't big on Godzilla like that, to be honest, but when I played that game back in the day, it was just fun. All around it was fun. Like, I get to play all these different monsters. They have like lasers coming out of their mouths and stuff. I don't know, there's just something about it that just sticks out. But to make it like a fighting game is something I like about it. Let's see. Where do we go from here? So, I guess we just gotta figure out how to like catch up up front. Because I feel like we need some kind of like advantage. So I need like a bunch of weapons for this, so... And I think I just took someone's weapon. Nope, I did not. Corn egg. That egg did not get him. I was surprised about that. Ooh. Come on. Take all these shells. Okay. That person got hit. How does he still go though? That's my question. That doesn't make sense. Okay, let me get across this bridge. Let's go, let's go. Alright. But yeah, for GameCube games, there was a lot I played back in the day. Luigi's Mansion, Super Mario Sunshine, Super Smash Bros. Melee, Mario Kart Double Dash, of course. Every Mario Party game out there. Like Mario Party 4 through 7. I think that's how many there were for GameCube. And then it became like Mario Party 8 for the Nintendo Wii. What were some other games I played back in the GameCube? NBA Streets Volume 2. I have that game. That's another one that I played. I might try that for another Nostalgia Madness. Because I'll admit, I haven't played an NBA 2K game in a while. I think the last time I played it was like NBA 2K18, I believe. Because I'll admit, I'm not into sports like that. But I just wanted to give it a try, you know? And the big reason was that I like playing NBA Streets Volume 2. But the thing is, I know it's very different compared to that game. But I just feel like there was something behind that NBA Streets Volume 2, it stuck out much more to me, because it was just, I guess it was just memories, for the most part of it was. Ah, come on. Dang it! Alright. Alright, I gotta figure out a strategy. Let's see. So chat, let me know what games that you played back in the day, like, no matter if it's like GameCube or PS2, the original Xbox, anything like that. You let me know, because I'd be glad to know what games you played back in the day that you enjoyed most, like, besides like GameCube or anything else. Like any game in general that you were considering like that's your favorite thing back playing in your childhood, you know? Let's see. I'll admit, I do like some wrestling games myself, like WWE or something like that, because I am a big like wrestling fan myself. Like I love playing the SmackDown vs. Raw games back in the day. Those were my type of games for sure. It's like, I don't know, it's just like I like watching them on TV and stuff. And I always gotta be like an audience out there that says like WWE is fake or something like that. Yeah, it's entertainment. Yeah, it's that. But it's cool to watch. So there's nothing wrong with that really. It's just like I just like watching people fight each other, even if it was like a storyline or something. I don't know. You get what I'm saying? I did play Mario Kart Wii once. Yeah, that one's fun too. I like playing Mario Kart Wii. Like, I used to have this, like, I think I have it still. Is the Wii Wheel, where it was like an accessory attachment. That was like an attachment that you could put like your Wii remote in this like this Nintendo Wii wheel. Oh no, come on. Make it. Okay, I always got second. That's better than what I've done so far. Oh, I love those. Although it was on PS3, but I still liked it. Yeah, I always loved SmackDown first of all. Like back then it was like, I think the best one back then was like SmackDown vs. Raw 2007. I think that was only for like the PS2 and the Xbox 360 at the time. They were eventually going to come out for the PS3 at the time, but it was cancelled for that version, and it was moved up to like SmackDown vs. Raw 2008, where it became PS3 as well. But for the SmackDown vs. Raw 2007 game, I got it on PS2 because at the time I never owned like the Xbox 360 at the time. I wasn't big on Xbox like that, but the only time I would ever get it was only because of some wrestling games that had like better graphics at that point. Because at first I thought like, crazy enough, I mean I'm not doubting anyone that's like a big Xbox fan or anything like that, but at that time, yeah, I was a big fan of it. But then I started to realize as soon as I played the PS3, I knew right away the PS3 was like hooked for me. Like I was hooked on the PS3, and it got me to where like I got to play these other great games. Like at the time, the graphics were like at where it was, you know. Like just had it where it's like the graphics were good, the gameplay was unique. You had all these match types that were everywhere they get to play. But nowadays, when it comes to wrestling games, like I still play them to this very day though. I just feel like back then was better because like the match types you had were just like all over the place. You had the casket match, you had like the inferno match where you get to follow your opponent, your like opponent through like the fire by the ring and stuff. You get to like have backstage fights that go straight to outside the arenas, all that good stuff. That's what I liked about it. It's like you had options. You had so much freedom in those games. But I feel like now it's like, I mean, they're getting some freedom here and there, but not as big as it was back then. Because I felt like the PS2 era, especially, or the PlayStation 1 era, I think they had the best backstages when it came to that point. But there was just so many great match types that like stuck out to me. I still have Mario Kart Wii. Nice. I had 2010, 2011. So all those games. You have a lot of them. Yeah, I have all those games actually. I'll admit, the worst SmackDown vs. Raw would have to be SmackDown vs. Raw 2010. I mean, yeah, I like the story mode, but the big issue I had for SmackDown vs. Raw 2010 was the fact it lacked a roster. I mean, there was a small roster, but the thing that I hated most was the fact they made Stone Cold Steve Austin a DLC, and he was the only DLC in that game. That's it. No other DLC. It was just him. It was weird too. It was like usually he'd be on like every game, but I think it was like SmackDown vs. Raw 2008 was the last time he got in. But crazy enough, I don't think he was on SmackDown vs. Raw 2009 that time, and he just made him then be back a character. And that was until like The Rock came in as a character too. So it's like, huh? Like, I don't know. Maybe the marketing back then for that game just wasn't it. But it was cool. I like the features they had there. Like, I think the best feature for that game had to be create a finisher. Like, you get to create your own wrestling moves and stuff. I think that was the best feature of that game, is making your own finishers and all that stuff. But my favorite creating, like, what was it, like, my favorite type of mode you get to, like, create stuff, is creating your own, like, not only your superstar, but also creating your arena. I think that they introduced that in 3012, I think. Yeah, there wasn't much you could do at that time, same with 3013 and stuff, but it expanded throughout the next couple of years. Like, you get to create like these crazy arenas, like you get to fight outside now and stuff, which is the thing I like about 32K now. But I just wish there was more arenas. You get to like create out of it. Like, I want to fight on a battleship or fight on top of a hotel or something. You know, like something out of wacky, something crazy. You know, that is how I see it when it comes to that. Thank you, Taku. I do appreciate you dropping the like. Do appreciate that. And if anyone does want to hit the like button, you shall do so. Alright. Let's go. Okay, as I was saying, for wrestling games, in general, I just feel like now they just need some improvements. Like, I feel like they should just at least revisit some games just to relive, like, some ideas that made them that successful for that game. And just make it so that they can at least figure, maybe they need to, like, go back to, retrace their steps, basically, is what I'm saying. It's like, have, like, all these features that were cut out, bring them all back. And it may take a while, but at least get the majority of those modes back. Just have it where it's like, we could just be able to play anything in general throughout those wrestling games. That is how I feel passionately about those games, you know? If anything, I should be like a director, like one of the workers that work at the games who make wrestling games now, and to give my input. You know, just like give them all the ideas, and that way they can kind of like consider some of these features and stuff. I mean, they're not gonna choose every feature, but at least a good majority of those should be like fan demanded type modes and stuff. But it does seem like some of those modes may not come true and stuff, because I feel like it has to do with like maybe like the amount of data that's within the game, or like it could be just how much you have to like downgrade just to get some features back. That's one thing, and that's what they're doing, is like they had to cut a feature to bring in a new feature. That's just how I see it when it comes to it. You know, it's just like to me, I just feel like they don't need to cut back. But I mean, depending on like the system's content and all that, I can understand that. But it's just, man, like I just wish I had those features, you know? Like all the match types, all the wrestlers that I can have, all the unlimited options they can do in those games. I just like to be able to work at the company and just like give them my insight on it. And not just say, hey, I just want this, I want this, and that, you know? Like I just want to get my full input on it. So that way I can kind of like help out, make the game better, you know? Like obviously it's not going to be that easy and stuff, but I just love doing it. I just like coming up with all these ideas and see where 2K or whatever the wrestling company makes the games now is like, they gotta make it where to how they feel they should make the game, while the rest could like put their input on it, just give their own twist and spin. So that would be kind of like, at least 2K could kind of like grasp those ideas, you know? That is how I see it when it comes to those games. But overall, just improvements. You just need more improvements. That's just all I would say when it comes to like WWE games and stuff. But I did hear was that one part of the company that used to work for the wrestling games is no longer working for them. So yeah, they're not working for what was it? They're not working for 2K anymore. I think that's Ukes. Like Ukes has been working for wrestling games since like 2000 or 1990s at best. But they actually left. So from what I've heard is that they were making their own wrestling game and stuff. So it's like the best thing about that, it may be a loss to 2K, but it brings out competition. Meaning that like they may make the game a bit better than they usually would have. And they can like compete with that brand and stuff, you know, just have like an all-around game, like have a different market for games and stuff, you know? I just feel like having that just makes the game better. It's like, if there's no competition, it feels like you're slowly like putting things in without having to deal with like, hey, like I can put this down, just You just put one new feature and that's it. Like copy and paste and nothing. Like this is not it. You need more than that. You need more development and like more data for that game. That is how I see it when it comes to the games like that. And hey, there's even times I like to like talk about other games that I feel could at least exist, or like maybe even a sequel to some previous games that were like successful. Like Def Jam 5 from Europe, where you get to play as like celebrities and rappers to fight each other. Like with, I think it was like Method Man or Redman fighting each other. Like they were a tag team, I believe. Yeah. Because I know they were part of a huge group. I think it was Wu-Tang Clan, correct? Yeah, Wu-Tang Clan. Cannot go along with that. But I would imagine this: have all the celebrities and some rappers that are not only old school, but have some new ones as well. Like, imagine this: Method Man and Redman against Kendrick Lamar and J. Cole. How epic would that be? That would make a killing, wouldn't it? Like, it's not about the money and stuff, but it's more of the fact that how popular and awesome it was back then, you know? Like, people who have not played that game need to like watch videos or something about it, because I think they can at least grasp like what made it so cool and interesting about that game. Because I think it was just the fact that you can play like all these celebrities, and no way you can like have that kind of game in any other type of game. Like I know there's been like celebrities who would play like any other game and stuff besides like fighting games and anything like that, but to have like a huge roster of celebrities to fight each other, and rappers, and musicians. That was the cool thing about it. You know what I mean? Back to this, I was so caught up in that moment. Like, I just feel like sometimes I like to express my thoughts on some things, just at least kind of, like, at least get some detail of why I'm saying this, and like why I'm explaining it. When it's not the game that I'm playing. Like, sometimes I like to at least put it out there, just to at least kind of like maybe do some fans out there that like this. But I think it's probably best we'll keep that like maybe I'll talk about it sometimes here and there, but I'll probably talk about it like in an uploaded video or something like that. I think I'll do that instead, just like give my insight on something. So that way it kind of makes it feel like I can give my own input to it, rather than just be able to tell it throughout a gameplay. Because I think making it seem that way makes it much better, just to kind of make it that video to discuss it. That is how I would say is probably the best way to go. But, Mario Kart. So we just gotta get back and check. Nope. Oh, got second. Nice. Okay, third place. We're catching up. How do we do this? Okay. Yes. Come on. Hold on, give me a second. Alright, back. Yet again. This is really good. Oh, appreciate it, Godzilla. I do appreciate that. So, what I'm thinking is like, if I just remain consistent as best I can, I think that's when I'll get a good following coming back. It's not just gonna be that simple, obviously. But, I think the point is like, have fun. I think that's what I was losing my factor there. It's like, I need to like figure out what I need to do just to keep myself active and keep myself going, you know? That is how I would see it. Let's go. Do appreciate that. Come on, come on, come on. Take that mushroom. Okay, second place. Wait, third place? Dang. Someone cut up to me somehow. I don't know how. It's crazy. Okay, Mushroom Bridge. Damn, we got so many laps. Jeez. Oh, let's go. Let's see. Oh, this map. I'm into this now. It's very old school. I gotta figure out how I can catch up with this. Take this blue shell. Okay, I'm surprised I didn't like it. Come on. Let's see. Ooh! I almost got hit by that. That was super close. How do we do this? Oh yes, come on, come on, come on. Did it. Just like that. Okay, let's see. yeah, there's another game that I do have in mind actually for Nostalgia Madness. How do you feel about Paper Mario? Paper Mario 1000 Year Door. That's like one of the few RPG games that I'll probably play. Another one I probably would play is like Final Fantasy 7 or something like that. I'll admit I'm not too big into RPG games like that, but there's just some out there I'll probably try to do. But I don't know, I'm just not big into games like that. Let's see. Okay, take this. Go on. Okay. So we're in second place. Doing a thing here. Oh god. Almost got hit by that. Oh no no. Oh, I didn't mean to drive off. No, come on. Come on, come on, come on. Let's see. Oh, I didn't even do that. Flip this. Okay. I think we're still in third place. Okay. We can still catch up. But that's another game that I like to play back. There were so many good games. Let's see. I'm trying to think of something I've not mentioned yet. Crazy Taxi is another great one. I like playing that. It's a Crazy Taxi. What was a classic like that? There's so many iconic games like that. Also like miscellaneous games like that. There's some... Yeah, it's like... But that... I just realized Roy was like stuck in the corner there. I don't know what happened there. Follow that. Catching up. Oh, almost got hit by that. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. There must be at least some kind of... Oh, almost... I got hit. Let's see. So take that. Oh, come on. What just happened, dude? I mean, we got taken like that. Okay, we could still catch up though, even if we like got a lower like ranking, because I know that there's some way that we can catch up. Okay, someone got hit. Let's see. I don't think this is enough though, but let's see. Okay, so I got a strategy. As long as I can get every weapon in each like lap, I should be fine. So I'm in 3rd place, so that's not bad actually. I want to see if I can get at least 2nd first. But top 3 shouldn't be bad, nonetheless. As long as I keep that rank, I should be fine. Oh, Warriors Coliseum. This one. See how this turns out. It's kind of like the barricaded yet guarded Rainbow Road. But sometimes you have slips and falls in it still. Like right here, you can slip and fall here if you want to. Alright, come on. Take the shells. Oh, come on. Okay, so I think we've been streaming for like an hour at least. If I'm not mistaken. So it should be good until... Alright. Oh yeah, and by the way, I did get a Nightbot as well. So I'm gonna try and see if I can test it out pretty soon. So we might be able to... Whoa, hold on. Wait, where's he at? Where's the chain chomp? Where was he at? Okay, he didn't catch up that much, so that's good. Okay, so what I'm thinking is I'm gonna try to get the Nightbot set up, and then we're gonna test it out. So that way we can kind of see how well it's gonna work out for the gym and stuff. Because there's some ideas I do have in mind for the Nightbot, but I'm just trying to figure out how can I like pull it off. If I can do this. Oh, come on, come on. I think I still get hit from that. Alright, come on. Okay, how did he not get hit from any of that? I still don't understand. What? Come on now. That should have been something. Come on, get in the dead center. Come on. Reach that shit. Okay, still got the nice. I think we can still last. Dang. But the 4th place though. That's not bad. Bowser's Castle. This should be interesting. The last one's gotta be Rainbow Road. It's gotta be that. Oh, the phones. I hate this. I hate this one. Come on, come on. Oh, I hate this point. Nope. Alright. Doing the thing here. Seriously? Come on. Let's see. How do we do this? Do we just go this way? It's not bad. It's been a minute since I played it, so it's been like how many years? Yeah, it's been too long. I can't remember. probably like 2007, 2008 to the last played it. I don't know. Maybe 2005. I can't remember exactly. It's been that. Let's see. So we can catch up to him. Red shells, come on. Second place. Not bad. Whew. I think I'm gonna be in third place for this, for the most of it. It looks like. But that's not bad. I would assume I've gotten like less. That's actually not bad, yeah. It's not bad. Oh, Rainbow Road, here we go. This map is crazy. Let's go. Oh, yeah, this is the part I hate. When I drift, I just fucking fall down to my death. We got this. We got this in the bag. See, I hate this map for that reason. I love the music, but I just hate the map with the passion. You gotta like balance your stuff for this one. You gotta like figure out whether or not fall and all that stuff. I do love the map though, it's just in terms of like the sign you're leaving, but in terms of like raising on it. Yep, like that. I just fall to my death. Let's see. How do we pull this off? See how we can do this. I think we'll still win with the third place though. I just don't know if last time. Let's see. Dang, I'm surprised no one got hit from that. Okay, this is only a third slap though, so it's see, I like slow down everything too. It's like, jeez, I had to really lose all that speed for nothing. Oh, almost crashed. Yep. Oh, really? At that moment too. Come on. Pick up that speed. Pick up that speed. This might give me an advantage. Ooh, there's so many bananas, dude. Like, why is there so many bananas at that area? Like, dang. Jeez. Probably DK or Donkey Kong. Diddy Kong, probably. Let's go. Okay, we're starting to pick up a bit though, so that's nice. As long as we can get some good weapons. I think most of the point was some like speed, some kind of advantage, like the blue shell example. For example. Oh, you suddenly got hit. It looked like. So. Oh fuck. Okay. How can I do this? Go just. Oh, almost got hit by that. I don't know when I gotta catch up to this one for sure, but let's give it some hope. Oh yeah, here. Oh, just don't fall though. Just don't freaking fall. Oh, come on. Oh, it's all speed. Let's go that. Yep. Wait, what the heck did I get hit? I didn't get hit by a thing. You saw that? I literally got hit by nothing. For real. What was that? I don't know what just hit me. But I'll take that. I'm glad we can take that. Yep. Alright, let's see. I think we got 3rd place though. Because I don't think it would have mattered really. We got 3rd place, I'm pretty sure. Let's see. Yep, we got 3rd place. Look at that. Top 3. At least. So, award ceremony. The Phantas from Super Mario Sunshine, I believe. That's what he started from. So it's Super Mario Sunshine, I believe. Okay, we did okay though. That wasn't bad. Third place though, that's not bad. So I got bronze, but okay. Not bad. Alright, I think that's it. Alright, I hope everyone had a great night. I hope everyone had a good stream. I hope everyone enjoyed it. And yeah, I hope everyone is okay with this schedule change and everything, you know? Like, have it all different like this. Like, have it where for Tuesdays it's any game I play. Or Thursdays it's gonna be Fighting Thursdays with fighting games. And then for Saturdays, which was today, we played some Nostalgia Madness, where we get to play anything that's retro. So next time, Tuesday, what should we do? I think we should do, we should continue on with Until Dawn. And, you know what? I'll see if I can do this, but how would you all feel if I did, like, a double stream for that day? We'll all do just... I'll do Until Dawn, and then I'll transition to another game afterwards. So, I think that's the best thing we could do for Tuesday, is like, we'll do 2 games in one day. Because I don't want it just to be Until Dawn. I feel like just having it with multiple games for that day would be pretty cool. You know? I think that'd be really cool to do. But alright, I hope everyone has a great day, great night, where everyone is chilling, stuff like that. And I hope to see you all again. So, peace, good night, and before I go, I have a bunch of projects I gotta do, so next week, expect at least an upload as well. So, I'm not sure which day of that week, but definitely stay tuned for a new video upload. Alright, I'm out. Night, I'm out. See ya.